I'm going to stand up and welcome him because he's a legend. And when a legend is coming to the studio, you welcome him. Okay, let's hear it go.
Asamoah Gyan, baby jet, Ghana mama who of break the first. No repeat, no surrender. Omo feteke, and say Yakuma, Linda, Barbara, Monica, Jessica, Pamela, Sarah, Gift in a diner. Mudina Como, Muyo go out. Asamoah Gyan, Muyo go out. Baby, baby, you they make my mind just cut down. Ghana girl, come on, who of
All right, so Asamoah Gyan is in the studio. He's going to tell us about the big event, which is the book launch. This is the first time any Ghanaian footballer has launched a book. And do you need to touch his mic? You have to come and do it. This is the first time a Ghanaian footballer is launching a book, and we applaud Asamoah Gyan for that. He's going to share his experiences with us. We always talk about how experiences of our politicians and our important people don't get to be known by the next generation, because they don't document and they don't write it out well. So now, Asamoah Gyan, the former captain of the Black Stars, the all-time highest scoring striker of the Ghana Black Stars, is going to launch a book. Me, when I see you, I just remember the way you chested the ball, beat the American defender, and you put that was something. That was something. How did you do it in those days? And I also remember the World Cup, the first one. The first game with was it Uruguay? What game was that? 2006 World Cup. He scored a penalty. The first game.
The first goal Ghana scored against Czech Republic.
Was it a penalty? Penalty, was it?
Yes, penalty.
Yeah, it calmed down our nerves. You've done well for Ghana. There's no doubt about that. There's absolutely no doubt about that. And everybody. But we're not happy that you left Sunderland, because we thought you were going to go on to Tottenham and then win the Champions League, Because you were beginning to dominate English football, but you left.
I left in my prime, but things happen. Things happen, and I'm here to talk about the book, and all these things is captured in the book. Sometimes people see what they have to see and what they have to say, but my side of the story is what makes the book very, very interesting. There are a lot of things people see, they say about me, and a lot of things, So in my book, that is where they will see my side of the story, and then they will understand.
Before we went for the AFCON, and again, you did something good on DSTV. We saw you in South Africa. The studio made us very, very proud in the way you analyze, and the kind of respect they had for you there, it was encouraging. But with the kind of goals you have scored, everybody will have respect for you. When the other footballers see you, I'm sure that on American television, your goal was an advert for many years.
Oh wow!
So,
I didn't know that.
The way you tend to chase the ball, that was, that's Marco van Basten. That's what made it. That's what made it for those of us who really like football. That was a super goal.
That was
a great goal.
Individual brilliance.
Sometimes
you need to just take responsibility.
You have a lot to say, because the goal you scored against England at Wembley as well.
Yes.
You dribbled almost everybody, including dribbling the supporters. Because we had, when you pick the ball, we are doing that. The way you were playing that ball, I wish you had a goal here to show it. Maybe they'll show it on the Facebook one. You picked the ball, you went this way. So, when you do that, all of us turn our head that way. Then you went this way, then we turned our head that way.
Yeah.
Then we started rising because now you were getting close.
Yes.
And we were 1-0 down.
Yes.
And it was getting to the end. And oh man, you scored the goal. That
is what I said. Sometimes you need to take responsibility, individual brilliance. It got to a time, time was almost up. Sometimes I need to take risk. As you said, I dribbled everybody.
Including the supporters.
Everybody thought I was going to give the ball to Inkum on the right.
Yes.
So
it was Inkum who was. I don't remember.
He was waiting for the cross.
For the pass, yeah.
And I was like, hey, let me go solo.
It worked.
Sometimes you need it. This makes you a big player.
Yeah, it is. It does. So what time is the event?
It starts at 5. It's just about 2 to 3 hours. Event. And everybody should.
Are we going to dance? Will you sing after that?
I don't know. Sometimes.
But your PR team have done a good job. The way you have been sending your invitations to all the different aspects of society, fantastic job. Fantastic job.
I decided to take it upon myself, to go myself, to present the invitation. Sometimes some people admire me from afar. They've never seen me before. It's the amazing thing is we go to places, and even on that day, people have a flight to catch. They have to travel, but because of my presence, what I did, they had to cancel their flight and wait for the event. So I really appreciate those who are coming.
Great. And I saw you yesterday on City TV. Very good interview. Very, very good interview.
Thank you.
What happened in Liberia? You went to play football with George Weah?
Yeah. He was opening one of the fields, like a park.
Yeah.
You know, in Monrovia. You know, so he called all the legends, not all, like most of us to represent. You know, I was in a meeting when he even called me. He called me personally.
Yeah.
You know, so I decided to another event. When we went, everything went on successful. You know, of course, I had some great fans there who were.
You have fans across Africa. I mean, when you're on DSTV, the text messages coming from Zambia, Kenya, Zimbabwe. You know how the European commentators used to pronounce your name, Gyan.
Yeah.
That's what they used to say. Asamoah Gyan.
Yeah, I noticed.
But that was a great Black Stars team. They're great Black. We are hoping that in the World Cup in November we can raise a team like you guys did in 2010 and 2006 and 2010. That was a fantastic team.
Thank you.
We want to have another Black Stars where we can talk about a triangle of Essien, Muntari, Appiah, and Gyan in the front. That was perfect. I mean, when we saw that, we could go to bed. You have Essien, you have Muntari, you have Appiah, and Gyan is the arrowhead. We are fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was always a very great feeling. But I have a question for you.
Okay.
Yeah, so Baby Jet, thank you very much for coming. I'd like to know, you said you've not retired from the Black Stars yet, but you need to get in shape before you can get into the team. Do you think if you start training now and getting fit, do you think you can make it to the World Cup in November?
To make it to the World Cup, it will depend on the technical team and everybody around the team. You know, I can't just wake up and then go and join. You know, as you said, you know, I need a couple of months to shed weight, to be more fitter, to play like competitive football. You know, so that is the plan. That is the plan. I have to just be fit and make sure I can play any competitive football. If the national team decide they need my help in the national team, definitely.
But can you play? Are you fit?
For now, no. For now, no.
How long will it take you?
It will take me to two months.
What do you have to do?
Yeah, I have what to do. You know.
But I'm looking at you. You look okay. So am I fit? Can I play?
I don't know, but I know myself. You know.
Yeah.
And, I think I've added weight.
So you need to reduce weight.
Yeah, I need to reduce weight. I need to be on diet, be harder in training. You know, I know the routines.
Okay,
okay.
So you have to get back into the routines for about 2-3 months.
Yeah.
And you'll be ready to play competitive football.
Yeah, that is
45 minutes or 15 or 90.
It will depend. It will depend.
On what?
You know, me being off the field for quite a long time. You know, to play like a friendly match, like you start with 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you'll be playing more friendly matches.
Well, that's a very good feeling. So you really can, if you condition to be in that game against Portugal.
Definitely.
And you can put the ball back in the net.
Talent-wise, I think.
No, you have too much of that. There's no problem.
You know, the only thing I need is the physical part. You know, I need to be just fit.
What's the most difficult part of a striker's role on the field?
To put the ball in the net.
What's the difficult part? To run, to anticipate the vision, all of which you have, your anticipation, your vision, your pacing.
Not everybody has that. You know, it's very, very difficult to get a complete striker. Mm-hmm. You know, and I'm lucky to be part of the lucky ones. Mm-hmm. You know, we have strikers who just try and go straight, put the ball in front of them, and then tap in. You know, there are strikers who cannot even play one touch. You know, they just wait for the ball and then put the ball in. I
understand that your book has a lot of information, but I have to ask you the penalty against Uruguay. It's in the book, isn't it?
Yes.
You see, when I watch it again, it was actually a very good penalty. It was if the goalkeeper was away, you put him out, and where you tried to place the ball, there was no way the goalkeeper would have gotten it. It was a good penalty.
That was, I didn't, where the ball went, that was not the place I wanted to place the ball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wanted to place it on his far right.
It went to his right, up.
Yeah. You know, I wanted to put the ball on his far right, but I saw him going there, so I changed in the last minute. So the ball went straight to the crossbar.
But if you hit it the same way and hit it hard, you would have scored.
Yes, I would have scored. But I saw him moving there, you know, so I had to just change in the last minute. But my penalty doesn't go that high.
No, yeah.
You know, that day I was a bit surprised my penalty went that high.
But you knew you had scored. We all thought you had scored because the slow motion showed that you were running to celebrate.
No, I don't think.
Because when the ball went up, you know, the ball went high a little bit, but it started well. So if you gauge how the ball started, you would anticipate that it will go into the net.
Yeah, I realized the ball was going to hit the bar, you know, so I was anticipating for the rebound.
Oh, the rebound, yeah.
And then
also it hit the bar and went over.
Yes, it went.
It didn't come back.
It didn't come back. You know,
But during the penalties, you put the ball in clean.
Yes,
during the real penalties.
I wanted to prove myself that it was just a mistake. You know, and you know, it's not everybody who can step up
after that. Yeah.
So I just wanted to prove myself, like, yeah, it was just a mistake. I need to just do what I do best.
Wow. And we would have been in the semi-final.
Yes, you know.
Did you know that? Was that in your mind when you were playing the penalty?
Yeah.
That this penalty is taking Ghana to the semi-final
Going
for the first African country to get into the semi-final.
Going into the game, we knew if we win,
we're going to the semi-final.
Going to the semi-final.
But we took the lead, didn't we?
We took the lead.
Yeah.
We equalized.
That was Muntare's goal, was it?
Yes.
Yeah, and then Diego Simeone scored the free kick.
Diego Forlan.
Forlan, was it Forlan?
Yeah, Forlan.
Yeah, Forlan, yeah. The Uruguayan, yeah, he scored. He was playing for Manchester United, wasn't he?
Forlan, at that time,
Atletico Madrid, yeah. So he scored the equalizer.
Yeah.
And then the penalty came in the last minute of the 90.
Yes.
I forgot, how did the penalty come? Were you fouled?
No.
Suarez.
Oh, Suarez handled the ball. Oh, yes. Who headed that ball? The one that was goal bound?
Dominic Edia.
We all thought it was Appiah somehow.
Steven hit the ball with the left. The guy blocked it on the line. And the ball went up. So Edia headed the ball. He was heading the ball home. And then.
But why did you take the penalty?
Because I was the first penalty taker.
Oh, on the list?
Every game.
Oh, you were the penalty taker for the team?
Against Serbia, I was
You
the one
did,
who
yeah,
took
I
it.
saw it.
Against Australia, I was the one who took it. You know, so I was the first penalty taker in the team.
Did you look at the bench for a signal whether you should take it?
No, it's
automatic.
already there.
It's automatic, yeah.
Any player would give the ball to me at that time.
But
Because
is it true
before-
Steven wanted to take it?
No. Even if he had the ball, he would have given it to me because
Okay.
they know it's listed.
Okay.
Yes,
So
listen,
you are the team's penalty taker.
Yeah, we have who to take corner kicks, who to take free kicks.
Oh, I see.
You know, yeah.
A
But
penalty was
sometimes,
Asamoah
like,
Gyan.
for example, like in football, like free kicks, we have who to take free kicks. But sometimes you might fail it, and then you take responsibility. This one you say, okay, I will take it.
Sike Akuno has a story like that. I don't know that he heard it with Abedi Pele in an AFCON, where he
okay.
told Abedi was a free kick taker. And he told him, "This one I want to take. I feel I can take." And he scored.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I see. But we played with the Uruguayans we played a good game. It was.
Yeah.
Which World Cup was your
I think
most
we
difficult?
dominated.
You played 3 World Cups, haven't you?
3 World Cups.
Which one was your most difficult?
Difficult. The most difficult World Cup was the first one, 2006. I was inexperienced, although I was.
But you did well.
Although I was more energetic, doing what I had to do. But it was after.
Then you went to Sunderland. Okay.
So
Which was your best AFCON? 2008.
2010.
The Angola.
Angola. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We went to the final, didn't we?
Went to the final.
Yeah.
That was my best year.
The 2010, yeah.
Yes, in everything, on and off the field.
So how many pages is the book?
350.
Oh, I see. Yeah. And you have some memorable photographs in there?
Yeah, but they said it's a surprise, so.
Okay, so wait.
So now I haven't seen what is in the book.
Oh, I see.
I just gave my story.
Yeah.
And I remember everything in the book, but pictures.
You don't know how they.
They said it's a surprise. They won't show you.
So it's happening where Kempinski, isn't it?
Kempinski on
At
the 30th.
5 o'clock. 30th is next week Saturday.
Yes.
At what time?
It starts at 5. Red carpet. Technicalities. I think my team can.
Yeah,
talk about the technicalities around there.
Tell us about it.
But me, I'm just there to share my story.
What's Bafo doing these days?
Bafo is a businessman.
I see.
Bafo is a businessman.
He's older than you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So he's also doing his thing behind the scene. You know, he's not a football fan.
I see.
Yeah, he's not a football fan. He's a business guy.
He's just doing business. Yeah. If you were to go back to the Black Stars as if you get in shape, will you still wear number 3 shirts?
Yeah.
That's your shirt?
Yeah, that's my shirt.
You like that? Who is wearing it right now? Nobody's wearing it.
I think the last game, one of the guys was wearing it. I don't know. I've forgotten.
Okay, let's take one more question for you and then we'll let you go so we get ready. But so that was the question you have.
Okay, so first I would like to say, Asamoah Gyan, thank you so much for coming here today. I'm your biggest fan in Ghana, I'm sure.
Oh, thank you.
So my question is, I remember one moment you were like the most loved man in Ghana. You were the person that everyone talked about. If anybody travels outside and they mention that they're from Ghana, they will say, do you know Asamoah Gyan? And then the next moment, you missed that penalty and the whole Ghana hated you. I just want to ask how you dealt with that, because I'm sure it must have been a very, very tough moment for you.
Yeah, I put myself in that position. To be a football player and be a well-known player, you have to be ready for anything. It comes with the territory. So I had to prepare my mind for all these things. You cannot be perfect throughout your career. And I felt like it was a mistake. And I'm somebody who can redeem myself because of the qualities I have. Today I might not score, I might play bad, but I make sure in the next game I do what I have to do. It comes with the territory, as I said. People might hate me at that time, but after, when you sit down and then you assess things, it was meant to be. It was just a mistake. So I had to just deal with it to the end of my life. I can't change it. Maybe my son or anybody from my jinx can step up one day and then redeem. Maybe I might not be around. So life goes on.
Okay. You have a question?
Question. Yes, Mr. Gyan. I just wanted to know, firstly, how your experience in China was versus with the EPL. And I want to know how you think Ghana's chances of revenge against Uruguay are. If you think we should forget about revenge.
The most important thing is to qualify from the group stage, and go further. When we think about revenge, yeah, sometimes psychologically it's good. It boosts your morale. You are going for a revenge, but it's a different generation altogether. 2010 and 2022, it's a different ball game altogether. So yeah, it's very easy to say you're going for revenge, but you have to prove it. So we are all praying for the team to do well in Qatar. And then my move to China was a good one. It's my biggest deal in my career. I went there, reception was good. I started very, very well, and that was when my injuries started. So I couldn't perform the way I had wanted to. I remember that was in 2014. 2014, in my club level in Alain, I played almost all the game. I played every game, from league, cup game, national team. I played every game 90 minutes, and my holidays, I didn't rest. That was when I had a contract to China. So after the season, I went to Brazil to play the World Cup, played every game, came back. Instead of me to rest, there was no rest. I had to go to China to complete the deal. So it was like, I was very, very tired. And that was when the injuries started. So I didn't perform. So I went on loan. I played just one season, scored a couple of important goals for the club, but I didn't live up to expectation. The club was depending on me so much that I was always injured. I wasn't there, so that was. But as you said, in England, I started so well. I took my form from the World Cup to Sunderland. I scored in my debut. Everything was perfect. The fans, I was loved by the fans. Sometimes even the African girls, we used to play it in the stadium before we come on the field and stuff. Everybody danced to the song. 2010 was my best year, on and off the field. Yeah.
I see. That's interesting. Which Premier League club do you support? English Premier League.
Manchester United.
Oh, you are like us. Okay. So you've seen what's happening to the club. I was in the Anfield Stadium on Tuesday when we were badly beaten. It was very, very bad.
Yeah, we've got a lot of Manchester United fans here. But
did you ever think of playing for Manchester United when you were at Sunderland? Because it was a real possibility.
Yeah, there was a possibility. But there were a lot of big clubs in England that was looking for my signature, but it didn't go through.
How is Steve Bruce, your coach?
A great guy.
Are you still in touch with him?
Steve Bruce?
Yeah.
No. It's
been
been a while.
I see. Which club do you like in Spain?
Barcelona,
not Real Madrid.
Barcelona.
Which club do you like in France?
In France? Lyon.
Oh, Lyon. Did you play for Lyon?
No.
Okay. Did you play in France at all? You did?
I played for Rennes.
Oh, I see.
Stade Rennes, yeah.
I see. So you played against Marseille sometimes?
Everybody.
At that time, had you started playing?
Ayu was playing for Marseille, but I think he went on loan to another club.
Before he played for Marseille fully.
He went to the second division.
And in Italy, which club do you like in the Serie A?
AC Milan.
Oh, you're a Milan fan. I see. And in Ghana, Asante Kotoko.
Hey, fabulous.
So if you pick up form, will you play for them? Sule Muntari is playing for
Yeah,
us
if I pick up form, I have to play for Kotoko.
Yeah.
If not, then I don't know. But
I'm a huge fan of red jersey and play at the Kumasi Sports Stadium.
I'm a huge fan.
And you score against us. For us.
I started scoring against us when I was in Liberty.
Liberty, yes, I remember. I remember. Do you think that in losing Sly, we are losing bringing new Asamoah Gyan and Muntari the way Sly did it?
I think we've lost a great guy. You know, since Sly left, things has been very, very difficult.
Yeah.
You know, when you talk about football demonstration, I think he was one of the best. You know, his IQ, players, he can see you and then.
Yeah, how he could pick players.
That is the amazing thing about him.
Yeah.
You know, Sule Muntari, Michael Essien, myself, my brother Peter Forikwe, you know, a lot of great players. You know, he was the one who did everything before the sadly death. You know, it was a shocking news to us, but life goes on. You know, it's somebody who has done a lot.
So did football make you rich?
Yes. Yes. Football gave me everything. Football gave me everything. You know, and I would say I'm living in my dream right now because that is what I wanted to do. You know, and I did it finally. You know, so I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy, man. That is why sometimes people see me, this guy there, he's always happy. You know, sometimes, you know, at a tender age, people will say, oh, when I grow up, I want to be a doctor. And then the person end up being
something else.
Like
engineer.
A different thing, you know. But when you are living in your dream, it's a great feeling.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm lucky to.
Are you married?
Why?
Okay, we'll end on that note. Asamoah Gyan will tell us on the day of the book launch when he speaks whether he's married or not. That's a good one.